Genetics is a pivotal field, determining the fundamental building blocks and traits of organisms. Its realm encompasses a broad spectrum of topics, from the laws of inheritance to the transmission of genetic material, starting from Mendel's groundbreaking research on peas, to unraveling the significance and composition of DNA. This domain covers a vast array of captivating subjects. Genetic variations and mutations stand as key elements shaping the diversity and evolution of living beings. Gregor Mendel's laws of inheritance lay the groundwork for modern genetic science. His observations on peas unlocked the fundamental principles of heredity. Mendel's first law, known as the law of dominance and recessiveness, explains how certain traits are inherited, illustrating that some genes, for instance, his studies on pea pod color, whether yellow or green, highlighted these principles. Mendel's second law, also called the law of independent assortment, elucidates how genes for different characteristics segregate independently during the formation of reproductive cells. This law denotes how genes pass from parents to offspring independently of one another without any influence. The third law describes the relationship between dominance and recessiveness. It reveals how genes interact, expressing dominance or recessiveness over each other. In certain instances, one gene supersedes another, showcasing dominance, whereas in other cases, one gene remains recessive while another takes precedence. Mendel's laws were a pivotal step in explaining the mechanisms of heredity considered the inception of genetic studies. They've contributed significantly to our understanding of how inherited traits are transmitted and how they can change across generations. DNA, one of life's fundamental molecules, serves as the carrier of our genetic material found within our cells. This molecule, called deoxyribonucleic acid, stands as one of life's essential building blocks. DNA molecules are responsible for storing and transmitting genetic information and are present in nearly every cell in the human body. These molecules contain specific codes known as genes. Each gene comprises instructions necessary for the production of a particular protein. The structure of DNA is remarkably intricate. It forms a double helix-twisted ladder structure consisting of two coiled chains. Each step of this ladder is composed of base pairs, known as nucleotides, which consist of chemical bases named adenine, thymine T, guanine G, and cytosine C. This molecule structure is an incredibly effective method for carrying genetic information during cell division. DNA replicates itself and transfers to new cells, ensuring the transmission of genetic information from generation to generation. Moreover, mutations or alterations occurring within this molecule can contribute to the emergence of new genetic variations, contributing to species evolution. Due to these characteristics, the structure and function of DNA play a critical role in understanding how living beings' genetic inheritance, traits, and alterations occur. DNA stands as a cornerstone of life, leading to significant discoveries and advancements in the realms of science and medicine. Genetic variation refers to the genetic differences observed among living organisms, resulting from alterations in the structure and sequence of genes. These variations are facilitated by factors such as environmental interactions and genetic mutations. Genetic variations manifest as differences among individuals within a species. These distinctions can encompass various traits, ranging from outward appearances to metabolic processes, playing a crucial role in natural selection and evolutionary processes. These differences contribute significantly to species diversity and adaptation. The source of genetic variation lies in changes within the genetic material, DNA. These alterations occur through events known as gene mutations. Gene mutations surface as modifications in base pairs within the DNA chain, involving substitutions, insertions, or deletions. These mutations can stem from environmental factors, radiation, or cellular errors. Genetic variations foster diversity and adaptation among living beings. This diversity can enhance a species' chances of survival and its ability to adapt to various environmental conditions. For instance, A plant species with distinct genetic variations might better adapt and survive in a changing climate. Ultimately, genetic variations and mutations serve as pivotal factors determining differences among organisms and driving evolutionary processes among species. These differences influence the interaction of organisms with their environment and their capacity to adapt, subsequently impacting the likelihood of species survival. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe and comment. See you in the next video.